Copy that.
Good evening and welcome. I don't know if it's jittering, is it? I don't think so. Good evening, race viewers. Welcome
Ladies and gentlemen.
to the ANZAC
Welcome.
Fun Day. We've had the sadness in the morning. We're going to have the joy in the evening. Is that Jords just come in at 10%?
How are you, Jordy, from the pits?
Is that volume okay?
That's kind of perfect, I guess. I don't know.
It's a little bit low. No, just bump it up 10%. Right, we won't back about. We'll jump straight in with halves as he's the top of the list just now.
I think that's an identical time Harvey had for free practice.
Yeah, he
Pretty
seems
damn close.
Yeah, once he
And
gets on
Albert,
song, he stays there, doesn't he?
Yeah, and Albert's not far off him.
So what we got? We got Audi, Macca, Aston, Lambo, Boatley, Falali, Mercedes, Porker. Oh, that's not a bad split, is it? You know, choices of cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that 8 manufacturers? Have I counted wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8 different manufacturers in a field of 12. That's not bad. Quite like that. I'd hope, because it's just a fun day and there's no points riding on this, people might possibly try out a different car for next season, or you know, just have a bit of fun with it. Seem to have lost both my co-commentators. Oh no, he's back.
Sorry.
He must have had a micro nap.
Mute. I was talking to myself. Albert in the McLaren, have we seen him in the McLaren before? Don't think so.
No. Good point. Good point.
I like the McLaren.
So halves did go quicker. He took about 4 tenths off on that lap.
Oh, yep.
And now he's going to have someone's toe. Who's he at? Who's he sat behind at the moment? Oh, I've got the big track on. Let's put the little track on. Ah, he was sat behind Branchy. Well, fingers crossed.
Albert's on a hot lap.
Fingers crossed so far. I can't see any of the glitching we were having. Well, it doesn't appear to be.
No, it looks smooth. And I don't know if we're getting any feedback from the pits in regards to the guys and what they're seeing, I guess.
George is going to feed it in.
No issues so far, except I can't remember who it was. Got booted 3 times before the start of the race. But that may be at their end because it was only one person.
Right, okay. Well, fingers crossed then.
That's just standard ACC stuff.
Yeah,
not necessarily the server.
We've done everything we can. We've got G Portal to reset the server today at 3 PM and we've deleted the server and rebuilt it from scratch. So there's nothing more that can be done from our end.
Fingers crossed then. Let's just hope it holds up. I do like that Macca. It does look nice.
The world's fastest gamer livery on it.
Oh, is that
Baldwin.
James?
James. Oh, he took all the curb there. Bouncing around. Is that a valid lap? It is. What's he got? He's half a second or more.
519.
Nah.
So no improvement there. Skill in the Aston. I don't know what the Aston's like around here. I haven't seen many people use it here. It's mainly like the Merc, the Porsche, the Audi, and the McLaren, wasn't it? Most of the races we've had here.
Yeah.
You know, like the top runners. So I don't know about the Aston here.
I'll
Don't know.
perhaps be going to check in Glen, because in Glen was in practice second fastest.
Yeah, is he?
Yeah.
Is he on the lap?
No, is he 77? Where is he? So yes, he is on a lap actually.
Yeah.
Because he is the car behind Alberto.
Kun Alberto. We must ask him what that means. Must remember.
It wouldn't surprise me if he's a football fan and it's got something to do with Aguero, Kun Aguero.
Interesting.
Might not be. Could be something completely unrelated.
Ask him later.
So as soon as he finishes this lap, I'll jump back to Glenn because Glenn's little tracer is in grey, so he's on a valid flyer. So, whoa! How did he keep that on the track?
Just airborne.
Yeah, just sort of bouncing around.
He went a 10th quicker.
10th quicker, right? So where's Glenn? Where's Glenn?
His last corner.
As he crosses the line, what's he chucked in? Yeah, there we go. He's straight on it.
He just did an Albert on Albert.
Yeah, now in
Albert on Albert.
Albert on Albert and Albert's old car.
Bro, mind blown. And Glenn's showing he's still got it on the console.
Yeah. He's gone for the
That's
good
a
old
pretty solid
trusty
lap.
though, hasn't he? He's
Oh, the Porsche,
he used the Porsche a lot and has obviously decided that it's better to be safe than sorry, and he's stuck with the same. So yeah, he'll have all his decent setups still. The only thing that could have changed is the possibly in between him getting the PC and going back to this is the tyre model changes and slight BOP changes.
Now, John, he's way back up. He's on a hot lap now, but that looks like he invalidated it, I think.
What?
No, it's still good. Oh, who was that? Someone. No, John's still good, but he's 2.5 seconds off the pace.
John was third fastest in practice, but he's still in a lot of pain.
Okay, so
yeah, John's still recovering from having his ribs removed to increase his flexibility.
But he did a tendon
glad
when getting his ribs removed.
Oh,
so he should have
So
lots
then he
of flexibility then. So
I'm sure he's on some painkillers, so
he can tell us if Marilyn Manson was on to something.
yeah, you must ask him that later. Maybe he'll get painkillers, and if the rib removal works with flexibility.
I've just jumped in with John actually. I've just jumped in with the artist formerly known as John TCT.
Oh no.
As he hooked it up. Looked pretty nice through there, actually. Nice and steady.
Why did I get... I just got blue screened.
Too wide out the last corner, though. Looks as if he didn't hug that wall. He's improved, but not by the sort of amount that you would expect from young John.
Well, there's talk there. There's a 54 in it. Harvey was on a quicker one, but ran too wide.
They better be quick if they're going to get it in. There's only Branchy, Millsy and Prince out on track. Whoa,
54.
Albert's calling out the 54's in there.
Well, the 54 is going to come in the race then.
What is the fast track or Optimum? Must be Optimum.
Optimum, yeah.
Yeah, it's Optimum at the moment. It is quite cool though. The track's only at 24 degrees.
And
So it might be that the tyres aren't quite
sticky enough.
Hey, that's weird. If you go on Branchy and look at his car, have you got like pixelization, like in different bits?
Well, I got blue screen, so
paint?
I thought I went to scroll through to the next person and it blue screened me. So bear with me.
Oh yeah, mine's.
But what are you saying? Pixelation? So he's got a custom paint job, or?
I don't know. It's just weird little dots moving about.
Yeah, I see that too, but I'm seeing that from the stream.
So Burra says server issues look to be fixed. Touch wood.
Race coming up.
Seems...
How long's left of quali?
No, that's it. It's all done.
So when are you blue screening yourself?
So it's in session start in 2.5 minutes. So what I'll do is, as they all grid up,
So is that the finishing of?
Qualifying.
Or are they on the grid now?
Yep.
Yeah. So they're all sat on the grid. So I'll wait until it's a minute out, and then see if the server lets us back in. Actually, that looks pretty tasty, that. Who's that? Butler Racing. Quite like that livery.
Yeah. I need to check it out.
Oh, yes, that is a very nice livery.
It's just
matches the country of origin.
Yeah. Yeah, not
the car, that is.
Yeah, not quite the right tones, but still looks really nice. So
Which is hard to do with this game. Well, on PlayStation, because it's very limited.
Yeah, British Racing green for the Boatley. We've got the Aston in black and red there. Obviously, this is what we chose as what we thought best reflected Rising Phoenix Racing was black, red and orange or yellow. So we've got a few out there that are in those colour schemes. Glenn's just gone for a beige.
Beige.
Yeah. But no, that was, considering he's been on PC for so long, to get a second row start, that's going really well.
Second row?
Yeah, he's starting in third.
Who got second?
The last minute Dodger.
Kun Alberto.
Yep,
Dodger.
he did his usual.
30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I didn't give me my blue screen. Oh my god. Hold on, I better blue screen myself, eh? So I've just kicked it over into the little interlude that we've got. Master masterminded by Kamangu, butchered by Bob. It's another close one. Another close one.
Don't have to shine.
There we go. Well done,
Yeah, we've got a few people. It's a long weekend for quite a few states, so we are missing a few
He's
people.
got his hazards on, he's weaving. Yeah, well done, Gallo. Go reverse.
Alright, back in. We're gonna probably look at state.
There we go. So I'll centre it on Glenn.
There's some
Ready for the
furious
start.
tyre warming going on.
We find that if we centre the race start on about 3rd or 4th position, it gives us a good view of the T1 carnage.
Hopefully not.
I'm not going to wish anyone luck in this race, because obviously as soon as I wish
This
them
track-
luck, they die.
Yes.
So
What's John doing?
I hope you all crash in T1. So fingers crossed that.
Reverse psychology.
Yes. And yeah, this T1 is tricky.
It shouldn't
cold
be, like,
tyres,
'cause it's
downhill.
super wide here.
Yeah, but
Super
it's
wide.
cold tyres, downhill, off camber,
Yeah.
dirty
bit
in
that
patches.
it juts back in.
Yeah.
The track actually juts back in, and there's that grass section there on the right, on the inside. Yeah, under brakes you don't want to be clipping that, otherwise you. I think we've had an experience similar.
Yes, we have. With about
Bowling ball straight
yeah.
through to the field at T1.
3 or 4 cars like scuttled out of the way, and the one on the grass manages to make it round the corner. All right, so Burroughs actually said, Burroughs said that Butler is actually in the GRT team colours.
Yeah, right. Done. Quickly. Very nice.
Go, go, go.
And we're off.
Oh,
What have we got?
we got Glenn looking a bit.
Yeah, Glenn's
Oh,
been
Satan's
jumped.
all over it.
Oh. No trip ups there by the looks of it.
Whole field gets through. That's
Nice.
crazy. So
Oh,
Glenn,
Glenn's a
Glenn
bit
almost-
loose, so that's let John through.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the outside through there. It'll put you on the inside here.
God, everyone's having a go at him.
Wow.
Now skills.
Who's that? Is that Skilled?
Yeah.
He's up into.
Glenn's having
Glenn's-
trouble with tyre grip.
Yeah, he's had him back, so obviously the punch out at the corner was enough for that Porsche just to regain the position. But yeah, it looks like the front 3 have opened a tiny little bit of a gap.
Albert and the McLaren ended up getting Harvey.
Yeah, well, we've seen it before, haven't we? Albert with his rocket starts. So let's jump up with halves. We'll just watch the top two just for a short while. Because well, we know both these two youngsters, they won't let go of each other.
Nah, look at Halves is pretty much over the back of him. Ooh, it's a bit scary watching Albert go through that chicane.
Skill was a bit wide, I just noticed. He was following Glenn, took a bit of an unusual line. I don't know if it's hampered him.
Bruce is up there now.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, Bruce has had skill. That's... But we know that, like, Bruce can be extremely quick on certain days, can't he?
Yeah.
I mean, if he could find a bit of consistency, he would be up there with the top runners. It just seems he has a certain affinity with certain tracks, doesn't he?
I think we all do.
Bruce has got a track warning.
A verbal.
Yeah, verbal.
Oh, you don't want that just 1 or 2 laps into the race. You don't want that verbal already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that in a 3-hour. So 30 minutes should be alright.
Right, so it looks as if, well, Albert stretched it a little at the moment, but we know these guys, they yo-yo a little bit in their first few laps. But that's nice to see Satan up there as well. I tell you what, he's got to be one of the most improved drivers.
Easy. And he's in the Lambo. He's usually in the Porsche, is he not? Or wait, oh no, he's usually.
Yes, he was. He was in the Porsche originally.
Yeah.
Or was he? No, he was definitely in the GT4. Oh no! There we go. Halves. Halves.
Halves is in the gravel.
Well, lucky he's in the gravel. That's not going to hurt him as.
Like
oh no, there it does look like damage, doesn't it?
Looks like he's about to get a bit more damage.
So that's Skill right on his. Oh no, it's Bruce right on his tail.
He sees the opportunity, smells weakness.
He's gone for it.
Oh, easy move. Halves better watch. Oh,
is he on the power?
No. Oh, he got him back. Wow. Now Skill.
Yeah, that's let Skill. Let Skill in. Right, let's jump further back because it looks as if we've got a good 3-way fight here with John, Branchy, and Fresh Prince. So I'll just jump back with Fresh Prince and see if we can get all. Actually, let's centre it on Branchy. So obviously John's driving impaired physically. Fair play to him for still joining in. So what's the word from the pits so far, Jords? Any talk in the race lobby?
Not really, other than what you picked up with Harvey. He got on the curb and that's what stuffed him up.
I take it there was a bit of cursing, was there?
No, there's not really much chatter going on there. I think they've really got their heads down and thumbs up.
That's good. So there's no complaining of FPS issues?
No. Albert mentioned something early on in the beginning, but nothing more since, and nobody else is experiencing it.
Ah, good news. Hopefully those gremlins have gone.
So Satan's closing up on Glenn here.
John is on the back of Butler now. Yeah, you keep me updated on that. I've just come in on John
Well,
who's all over the back of Butler at the moment.
Well, Satan's keeping Glenn honest, that's for sure.
Yeah, that does look close. So you got Millsy. Yeah, Millsy's quite close to Prince, who is within a second from Branchy. Branchy's only a second back from John. John's half a second back from Butler, and then there's a bit of a gap.
Millsy's usually quicker than that, I would have thought.
Yes.
Quicker than last place.
Yeah. I mean, was this a random track selection? It was, wasn't it? So, I mean, they've only had a short amount of time to to get a setup dialed in, and you know, especially for the newer guys, like Millsy is one of our newer entries. You know, it's going to be harder for him to make a setup from scratch from, say, someone like Glenn that, you know, has raced here several times.
He's got multiple saves, you know, that might be close to track temperatures, do you mean? Like tyre pressures and stuff like that?
Yeah. So, you know, Glenn will be making minor tweaks to his setup, whereas those that haven't raced here a great deal are, you know, doing it from scratch. This is a brilliant battle. Oh! And John hooked that up really nicely. I thought he had gone in a bit hot there, but he got that move done on Butler, and it looked as if it was going to be dicey, but it was brilliant. He hooked it all up.
John's just reporting there that he was like, "Oh, that was flying," were his exact words.
No, that was a beautiful move. It's got to be said.
They are just having a little bit of a chat a moment ago. If anybody's having any frame rate issues or anything like that, and everyone is reporting it is running well.
No, that's good.
Good news.
That is good.
So yeah, very close here between John, Butler, Branchy, Fresh, all within, and Millsy.
Yeah, so there's nice battles further back here.
Oh, John's off. Oh.
Yeah, it looked like the door was open, and then all of a sudden he's managed to hook it back up again.
Well, he was on the grass.
Go on, Jords. You sounded a bit excited there.
It's all good. It's all good. Just a quick thank you just to a couple of people. We've been with the issues with the server. We've been in contact with Jim from Shakedown Racing and JJ from Race on Oz, and they've been very, very helpful with us all working together to try and get the server issues fixed. So, just a quick shout out to JJ and Jim. Thank you.
No, that's great. It shows that we do have a bit of a community, yeah. You know, everyone's trying to help each other out, and obviously
here for the same thing.
Yeah, we've got cross pollination from all different leagues, haven't we?
Yeah, I also had a quick chat from KRL. What's the guy's name? I can't remember it. Sorry, but
Wilco.
Wilco, yeah, had a quick chat with Wilco too. So yeah, shout out to him as well. Thank you, Wilco.
So, how are we going with a next inter club?
Just there's a lot of stuff happening at the back. If you're just for your information. Oh.
Yeah, I just jumped back to Branchy just as you said that. Oh god, yeah. Oh my god, there's cars everywhere. They're everywhere.
How is he hanging around the outside there? That's tricky, especially in the boat league.
How?
3 wide.
Oh! Yeah, no, there's a tap.
You got tagged. That was
unfortunate. That was.
They were 3 wide. Oh, the views we are able to see. It's restricting.
Yeah, I mean, this is only a fun round, so obviously, you know, nothing's gonna sort of fuel any animosity from this race. But Millsy feels that he was at fault there. To be honest, I think that would have been adjudged a racing incident. You know, when we got 3 wide, there was no obvious lunging. And obviously we wouldn't be able
It's
to
hard
tell for the
from
live
the
stream
views.
anyway.
The angles we're getting is minimal, but yeah.
Just hope these two can have a, you know, I mean that gap's going to be too big for them to close up again, but hopefully these two can have a good scrap at the back, you know, just to make the race
Well, I think
feel
Branchy's
worth it.
probably going to need to pit after that hit into the wall.
Yeah, it did look heavy.
But
His bonnet's
Harvey
moving.
is catching up to Satan, keeping him thinking.
Right, I'll jump up there. Cheers, buddy.
And the next closest one is sort of Gill and Bruce.
I mean,
They're
obviously,
both in the Aston. Oh, Bruce is getting a bit taily though.
see, obviously Halves is back and forth because he had a bit of an off-track moment. But he's obviously gathered himself and he's back on the charge. So what you're saying, the next spicy battle is between Bruce and Skill?
It was, but I think Bruce got a little tail happy, so it's dropped back down to about a second now.
Right.
Or over a second. Branchy, he's got some heavy front end damage, but it's not showing it. But he hit that wall hard. So I'll be surprised if he... Well, he has stayed out, so he's happy with the damage.
Yeah, but I mean, the Bentley's got the aerodynamics of a house brick, hasn't it? So
might have helped it.
It might have actually, yeah, might have slimmed it down on the nose.
No, the closest battle is Harps and Satan.
Harvey's reporting his damage and Satan's reporting his tyre pressures are down.
His tyre pressures are down. Yeah, and the temperature's come up. The temperature has come up. It's up to 28 now, track temp. And it was, what was it, 24? Was it 24 for quali?
We'll have to report from the pits there.
That sounds about right, but I can't.
So I mean, if they had their tyres set at, you know, an optimal sort of pressure for quali, you would expect them to actually be high now.
Well, actually, yeah, that makes complete sense. But Spam's just reported after saying his tyre pressures were down, that he's just done a lap half a second quicker than his quali.
Right. So he couldn't have had optimum.
Who was that?
Couldn't have had optimum tyres for his quali.
Alright. So something's happened at the front there. Glenn's caught up to Alberto.
Yes, and is
and
still
that was 4
closing.
seconds. So Albert's had a moment because that was over 4 seconds the last I saw it.
Young Albert can't blame me for this one. I didn't didn't comment on anything.
Yet.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
So halfway there now. We've got the two boys out front. They've got a nice 5.5 second buffer. Back to Satan, who has got a young Butler climbing all over his tailpipe. And then we seem to have like little pockets. So Bruce and Skill are still sat close, but then, you know, there's sort of 3, 4, 5 seconds gaps everywhere else.
So who are you focused on now?
At the moment, I'm sat with Glenn because he's
Okay.
closed that gap in on Albert.
Good. Well, I'll have a look further back because yeah, that does look close.
Harvey came up very quick on Spam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be sort of sitting around the half a second mark.
Harvey
Harvey
just drifted it, hit the curb, and he's good at getting that thing sideways and keeping it pointing in the same direction.
Yeah. Right.
Just posted a few Tokyo Drift videos of him.
That was Spam's opportunity, but Spam reported he was sliding at that same corner.
Yeah, because the gap hasn't changed at all between Satan and halves. We'll see what it was like.
Has it just hasn't updated.
Yeah, but they've dropped a second and a half to Glenn. The pair of them. And Glenn is climbing all over Albert. Has he got his nose along? No. He has. He's trying to hang it around the outside. I do like it when it's this close.
Well, sounds like Bruce, because he's only 7/10, but Skill's nowhere near. Can't see him now. Bruce is reporting having an incident, and he's just gone off again. Oh, he's saying his car's broken. His car's broken.
Is there any feedback as to what actually happened?
He hit the wall on the inside.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
So
don't know what's
self-inflicted.
Self-inflicted, yeah. Fresh has just passed him. So he's dropping back at a rate of knots.
Well, that's not a bit of a bummer, but you brought that up before, Bob. Unfortunately, Bruce and his consistencies.
Yeah,
where he's lacking a bit.
Yeah, I mean, he can be like a rocket at times,
yeah.
but
super quick.
Either he has a lapse.
Is he usually in the Aston, or actually has he been in that?
I can't.
I see sort of all over.
I can't remember.
We've got to take notes.
Yeah, we should do.
Oh, who's that? Oh, Glenn's dead. A witness to death.
Oh,
that's a lot of damage.
That said, with Bruce though, he has improved a long way. So with that quick improvement, you probably have to look at your consistency again. So I'm sure it'll come because he has improved at a rate of knots.
What? Yeah. Was Bruce in the tier 2 in our first ANZAC league?
I believe so, but that was more a case of when you joined.
Right, okay.
So it wasn't relative to your speed.
Well, no,
he's definitely quick.
Yeah, he's carrying a lot of damage at the moment. I've just been centered on him just for a short while. So where should we jump? Where's the gaps at the moment?
So Harvey's that's closing up on well, actually no, he hasn't.
Actually,
half a second.
Fresh is catching
over a second and a half. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks, Jords. Yeah, I've just noticed that myself. So I've just put us on with Fresh because he's half a second behind Butler, and we know Butler can
make his car very wide.
Yeah, seems to pick all the right lines, and is a very hard man to pass.
Fresh is doing very well on that McLaren.
Yeah, he resided in the Ferrari for what seemed like a lifetime, didn't he? Oh, we've got Bell in the chat. Bell is skills better half. And she was just
we all agree with that.
She was reporting that Bruce did have an off. Obviously, that was when he was battling with Dean.
Never driven the Porsche myself, but my understanding of the Porsche is it's good at the acceleration out of corners, which is going to help make it wide.
Yeah, no, it's quick in the corners, and then it's got a bit of punch out of the corners.
Hard to overtake.
What it does seem to lack, though, is a bit of top end.
Yeah, obviously.
So on your twisty circuits, it's very agile, really, really nice. But yeah, anything that has got big straights, yeah, it suffers a little bit. And of course, it all depends on what the BOP for those certain tracks are as well. Oh, so Butler actually disappeared and reappeared on my screen there.
I saw that.
But
as
there
well.
was no jittering though. It
Nah.
was literally
Oh,
like
he's left the building on my screen. Or someone left the building. Oh,
Yeah, no.
oh, he's doing some weird stuff.
It's weird though because it's not jittering. It's just his car
Nah.
disappears and then it just reappears.
Oh, I think that's just throwing fresh because he's taken a bit too much curb there. His ping looks okay though.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, no, he's doing some funky stuff.
Right, so what have we got going on? So Halves is now actually, he's dropped back a second behind. I think we are sat currently with about the closest battle there is.
Yeah, they're all reporting Butler as connection.
Even we can see it. It's weird how the ping's not dancing around though.
Yeah. So I mean, what's...
That's not a server issue, that's a connection issue.
Yeah, I would say so, because I
Halves
mean,
back up on.
Yep.
the latency and ping to the server and the QoS and the load,
Fine.
they seem fine.
Oh, Harvey's pushing. Schumacher S, he was almost in the sand.
Yeah, it's just reporting Harvey's and reporting how much he hates that corner.
So yeah, we've jumped up with Halves now. See how the young guy's doing. I mean, we know why Satan's got a larger ping than everyone else, because he's actually based in Malaysia. But we haven't ever seen any issues with his connection, have we?
No, never.
I think I've seen him sort of like crab walk, but nothing like jittery, you know, where he disappears or.
Yeah.
I think it was Bruce is reporting having brake issues.
Brake issues,
Yeah.
like as in
What,
hardware?
the car or his actual
No.
pedals?
Pedals.
I think it's in game, not
So
the physical
might be
side of things.
Might be a brake bias thing.
Unless
But he
he's
had a
unless
big
he's
off,
closed
so
closed his ducts up and he's cooking now.
I mean, he did off, so there might be some damage. So his car's probably not acting the way it was.
Dead right. So yeah, unfortunately, we've got no real close battles other than this one at the moment. We'll just drop back one from Halves. Oh no, as I say that, Halves is right on the back of Satan. I was just about to see... and there's Skill there, actually. I was just about to drop back to Skill to see how his car was faring.
He's in no man's land skill, which is sometimes a good thing.
Yeah, just get your head down, just
So
get
we
a
see he's got
rhythm
4
going.
seconds.
Here we go. Halves has got the
Is he
run.
Oh!
Oh, he was up on the... I tell you
That's
what,
good
that was...
Is he trying to hang it around the outside?
Yep. Oh, no,
He
contact.
killed him. He killed him. That was
Right.
never going to end well.
Right, fair play. He's let him go, but that has let Skill through. So I'll jump in with Skill because obviously I was going to jump back there anyway, and now he's going to have...
He always manages
He's going to have
some magical stuff.
two chaps scrapping behind him.
Yeah,
The ironic
bit
thing
of damage.
The ironic thing about Spam and Harvey is earlier on in the race, Spam, in a very friendly manner, like it was all jest, he's telling Harvey, we're not racing for a championship here.
Harvey decides otherwise.
Halves
Pretty
took
much.
that as the red flag.
Yeah, it wasn't going to end well.
Red flag to a young bull.
Now, Skills car's clean as a whistle, eh? Not a mark on it.
Oh no, it was
Everyone
Bruise.
else
It
is a
was
bit-
Bruise, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Glenn's,
Everyone
Glenn's
else is a bit battered.
Glenn's putting his 2 bobs in there, going to spam. Did you save the replay so you can report him?
We saw it.
Yeah, it was a bit. What would you say?
Ambitious.
Ambitious and yeah, a bit over ambitious, I'd have said.
Actually, they're questioning how quiet John is in the chat. So, John's got his.
He is actually.
Well, he might
What's happened?
have his mouth full after having his ribs
So it looks like Satan's had
ribs
oh, God.
fixed.
Satan's had another issue, has he? Because now he's dropped back.
Oh yeah, he's dropped back behind John now. Yeah, well, when he went off, he did actually.
Oh, John's dead. John's big off. Sorry, I was
Jump
just
backwards.
watching him.
Yes. Oh god, yeah, here we go. Grass tracking. He's back on.
Nothing to see here.
Actually, yeah, Satan did go backwards into the wall, and it doesn't look as if there's a massive amount of damage on the back of the car. That's for Fresh
Drive
Prince.
through. So he's got that through the twisties there.
Hang on. Fresh is reported there. That sucks. Fresh has got a drive through.
Yeah, track limits.
Yeah, through that chicane, I think. He's probably he's having to deal with a bit of lag issue from Butler, so he's been staring at that for a while.
Probably going cross-eyed.
Yeah. He's off.
That's because you were talking about him. The
He
game knows.
saved it, though.
So yeah,
Well,
so
I should start talking about Glenn.
Oh yeah, Glenn's closed it
Glenn's
up.
already.
He's
Glenn's
closed it up.
In a broken car.
Yeah, the tail end of that Porsche does not look
The whole
healthy.
thing. The whole thing, except for one quarter panel, maybe.
God, yeah, it looks like a Beetle, doesn't it?
But yeah, so Albert's struggling, maybe. Or has he had another moment? It's really bad how we can't see the lap times.
Yeah, no, that's...
Makes it difficult.
Alright, man, the leader is on the
Oh, should make for a spicy.
Yeah, because that has closed right up now. Half a second.
Glenn will send it.
Not just Glenn's back end, it's his side as well. It's all scratched up.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
It's his front and his left-hand side and his rear. So the right side's okay. One positive. And he's on pace by the looks of things.
Yeah, it's a super impressive drive.
Bit of curb through there.
Any other battles further down?
No.
Otherwise,
Otherwise,
I'll stay
Just
on
stay
these
there.
two.
Stay here.
This is nothing. They're all spread out.
So Fresh won't have to complete that drive through. He will just take the penalty at the end of the race.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is. Is it 130 seconds?
Yeah. I think
So
it might
that
be.
will drop him to the back.
It has a bit of a bummer. Albert's pretty cool, calm, collected. Is this the commentator's curse?
Yeah, shall I say it? Looks like Albert's got this wrapped up now.
No, Glenn's driving like a pro.
Yeah, but now I've said it, I'm going to see if it is actually a known curse. I've said it looks like he's got it wrapped up. Is Murray Walker going to reach out?
I think his best corner is coming up, the chicane. Oh,
And Glenn is
Glenn
right
is-
on him now. Right, so we've debunked the Albert curse, I think.
right here. Good race.
Nice race up front there, those boys.
And,
Right,
and also
so-
skill. Unscathed.
Yeah, skill.
Through all the carnage.
Kept himself to himself. And there we go. He rounds off the podium. So where's young Halves? Halves just crossing the line now.
Probably should have given the 4th place to Satan, but you know.
So is there any cursing going on? Here's John round the final corner now.
No cursing.
He's got Butler and Fresh in close proximity.
Probably need an update from Fresh to see how
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
That will drop him to the back.
Okay, boys. I'll be back. I'm just going to have a quick chat to the drivers about the lobby. So get prepared for the server to reset. I'll let you know before I reset it. Okay?
Yep. Please do.
Copy that. We've got a few donuts going on there. So the Aston chucks a mean skid.
Good effort. Good effort. That would have been a bit of a... I mean, obviously we haven't got Robster here, but that would have been a bit of a different...
Yeah, you reckon people would have been...
podium.
People would have toned it off a bit? Like...
Probably no, you could tell by the way Glenn and Albert were, you know, racing all the way through that, you know, it was, you know, they were still sort of going for it.
Head down, bum up.
Yeah. So yeah, Borough enjoyed that. Good race, fellas. You managed to tune in, Borough. How come you're not racing anymore?
Yeah, good point.
We would like to fill the grid if we can. If anyone's got a spare wheel out there, donate it to your grandmother.
He's at work.
Get her into...
Seems very busy at work.
All right, just make sure your boss doesn't subscribe. Oh yeah, yeah. I think Borough does shifts, doesn't he? And I think that was discussed before.
Bob, and notice I'm resetting the server now. Okay.
Yep, no worries. Let's bounce that.
Hey, I'll be back in a second. I just got to do a couple of minutes. Won't be long.
Us clowns. No, it's good to see you. You're always here, mate. It's good to see. So we're just resetting the server because we're doing a bit of a random format tonight.
It's another close one. Another close one. Well done, Gallows. Well done, John.
So Jords, if you can hear us, let us know when that server has reset. Right, cool. Let's just boot it now.
John sounds like he's in a bit of pain.
He's got his hazards on, he's weaving. Yeah, well done, Gallo. Go reverse.
5-minute practice, that's just sort of sure everyone on the track.
Yeah, because this is a random start position, isn't it?
No, we're going to do a 3-minute qualify.
That's just
hopefully-
one lap.
3 minute.
So
3 minute.
That will get you an out lap and a hot lap. Potentially, if you're quick enough, I didn't know the exact figures to put in, unfortunately. So potentially you might be able to get a second lap in.
I don't. What track is
Yeah,
this?
I would have said.
Zolder, which I believe is around a 130.
Go, go, go.
Pushing it.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's not
you'd
happening.
be well pushing it.
You'd want at least like 6 minutes, wouldn't you?
Oh, John's, because he's racing the 2020 Merc, he doesn't have a setup for this.
Just stock aggro.
Stock
he'll be fine.
aggro. With normal human being wheel settings.
There's a couple of people using the brake time rather than going to the bar and topping up. They're actually going out on track and trying to quickly get a setup in, I guess.
In 3 minutes.
No, it's a 5-minute free practice.
Oh, okay.
So if they're lucky, they might just have a slight guess at their tyre pressures at least.
Just go stock aggro, as you say.
So this was a random track selection. This one was it from the
All
whoa.
tracks are randomised. This one here, I put in a randomisation of sunny, light rain, and medium rain. I was really hoping for rain. Unfortunately, the randomiser picked sunny.
Right. God, Branchy was all over the place, so I hope he's not gonna try and set his tyre pressures off of this lap, because he was in the grass, he was airborne, he's in the kitty litter there. Oh, Satan's doing doughies. So, fingers crossed, people have actually got a set up for this. Obviously, John hasn't.
It's just tyres, really. As long as you got tyre pressures set, you should be fine.
And you better get to make it last for 15 minutes, so aggro's close enough.
Exactly. As long as the tyres are good, because you could have a setup but not the tyres right, and that's all wrong.
Yeah. 100%.
Track temperatures increased a lot over the first race. We're up to 30 degrees now.
Yeah, when it starts going over about 36, you start to get some really weird behaviour.
It could be interesting for the Porsche Cup race then.
When's this?
This is race 2. We've got 4 races tonight.
So when's the Porsche Cup race?
Race 4.
Okay. Yeah, Porsche Cup's usually entertaining.
Whoa. God, Branchy is not liking that car, I don't think.
Not around Zolder. Because he was okay at Nürburg. He did die, but I think he got turned.
Actually, Fresh does look quite smooth in that McLaren, actually.
He's got to be on wheel. Jordy, are you in pits?
He's on wheel now.
No.
He used to play on controller, didn't
okay. Yes. I was just wondering if you could get in the car and see his steering inputs. Because I think I think it was Boss. Is it Boss 290?
Oh yes, Boss 290 was going to race tonight.
But he's controller as well. Is he the controller?
Yes.
Because he's super smooth, and I remember one time, like I jumped in and watched it from in-car view with the steering wheel, and I was like, "Oh my god!" It was like left right.
It looks like the
He
drivers
was
have
possessed.
Yeah,
He
it
was
looks like-
possessed.
Said I don't know about ACC, but I remember there are some super quick people in GT Sport on controller.
Oh yeah, I mean, because it's quick. It's the same with Dirt Rally.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
you can
know,
get away
aliens
with it. You get away
'cause the
with it in
steering
those
input-
games.
yeah.
Does that
There are
apply to
guys that can-
Wreckfest?
Yeah, Wreckfest. Yeah, so all of the second-rate games, it seems to work.
You can, if you dial in your controller settings. I think there are some quick dudes on controller, even on PC.
Going back to GT Sport, sorry to digress to a different thing, but wasn't one of the guys that got into the FIA challenge where they all go away was always racing on controller, and they gave him a Fanatec? No, not Fanatec. Sorry,
It was the Thrustmaster, wasn't it?
Thrustmaster. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to. I think they had to give him extra practice at the tour event because obviously he hadn't used a wheel. I think I do remember reading something about that.
But anyway, enough about that. Game,
Yeah, it feels like you're swearing when you talk about that game.
doesn't it?
All right, Burroughs actually said, yeah, Burroughs said that he believes that the boss was pretty good for a controller racer. Yep, fair comment.
Bye, Burr.
Super quick.
I tried it
Oh, it's
and I couldn't do it.
impossible. I think there are settings you can do to make it easier, like you know how we
Yeah, probably a
adjust the
dead
game.
zone and
Yeah, all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah.
What would you set force feedback to?
Maximum rumble.
yeah. So this was only free practice, so that's why I've just been sort of centered on fresh for all of this.
How long's left? Because I
Well, no,
checked
it's
it myself.
finished. It's finished, so we are just
Has
about to roll over.
Okay. Because I'm about to jump in. How's my racecraft 92? Still got it. Speaking of controller, give us a go.
Yeah, how come this isn't rolling over into quali? There we go. As I say it, the countdown pops up.
Ah, bit delayed.
Aren't we in quali?
No, that was just a free practice session.
It says
I don't know.
quali now.
I mean, maybe the person that
I'm pretty sure
that
that was
programmed the server might have had an idea. Oh no, that was you, Jords.
Please report from the pits.
Well, some people have got some times.
Yeah, but you still get times put up if it's free practice.
Yeah,
And that was
but before it went to max wait time. It did say I was looking at something else. Sorry. Before it went to max wait time, I just quickly noticed it was showing quali.
No, it's definitely.
I've
practice.
just jumped in. It says it's still free practice, but when I was searching for the lobby, it said it was in quali. Stupid.
I'll be
3
back
minutes of quali.
I'll be back in a tick.
Right, I'm just going to blue
Copy that.
screen myself now. Copy that. Roger, Dodger, Rubber Ducky.
10-4.
These blue screens, they're lovely. Such a nice tone.
Apparently it happens you don't want to see that on PC. Blue screens.
Yeah, no, thankfully they've concentrated all of their efforts on the PC, so...
And it still has moments, doesn't it?
I haven't had any issues yet. touch wood.
Server issues. The odd
Oh yes, we have. Yeah, we have. We had that one at
Sun
yeah, Mazzano.
in the wet. I was looking forward to that one. A Porsche.
Yeah,
Once it started raining.
you had some pace, I didn't.
I liked it. That was slidey. That was not qualified. It was it? Look, they're gridden up.
This is.
See,
I think you did it as a random grid position. I remember seeing something in your post.
Or it was that short that people couldn't even set a time. Remember, they're going to get out of pit lane. Then make an outlap. Oh, Satan's on pole.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, I'm in there, but
Nah, too soon. Too soon.
yeah, it was too soon.
That's what she said.
So yeah, I'm gonna blue screen myself again, aren't I?
That's how much you love the blue colour.
Oh yeah, such a nice, just the accents. It just it's just
Sets the mood.
yeah.
It should actually be a red screen, like red mist, you know.
Yeah, just to like infuriate people
You're
a
like,
bit more.
"Rah."
But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to blue screen myself again. So the little intro that we've got that was perfectly timed actually for a blue screen event is getting played about 10 times a night. It's it's a shame it's like that.
Kamangu's gonna want to watermark it soon.
Yeah, I better see if I could put a copyright on it and say no, I made it.
Claiming royalties.
It was hard enough for me, like trying to put flames in the transition between the scenes. So, you know, how he manages to do what he does on the PlayStation, I don't know.
Gift to the gab.
Right, so yeah, this looks like it's going to be a bit different, isn't it? So Satan up front.
In it.
Looks like Millsy alongside him.
30 seconds.
Halves in third.
Did you blue screen yourself already?
No, I'm just about to.
20 seconds.
I'm jumping back in. I'll see
20 seconds. So
if
if
I
I
get to blue screen myself 3 times.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Right, so let's pop it into the intro yet again. As they start moving. Whoa!
Oh!
No! Why would you do that to yourself? That's it. That's the race ruined for Satan.
As soon as it popped up for me, I just watched some wheel spin sideways into the wall. Wow.
That's hilarious.
Well, I think I've jumped in at a weird time because I can't scroll through anymore. but
No,
it's,
I
scroll
can't.
through.
My options button isn't even working.
Yeah, same. But mine's spectating random people.
I'm actually just having to crash out of the game completely.
Yeah, like shut it down.
Yeah. Well, not
Yeah.
shut it down, but you know, just close the
Close
application.
application.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. Perfect.
I mean, how far are we into this now? Is it? How long
Perfect
has this game been out for?
It's another close.
It's 12 months,
Oh,
isn't it?
God.
Another close one.
Was it
Easy.
October?
It's cut.
Easy to
Go
go
late.
late.
It's
No,
got to
it
be.
hasn't. It has not been
Is
What,
it not?
on console?
on console.
Was it November?
There we go.
I reckon October.
is it?
Well done, Albert. Gallo was HSB.
Yeah, because I don't think I saw out 12
He's
months on
got his hazards on. He's
GTS.
weaving. Yeah, well done, Gallo. Go reverse.
No, this. Kunos have done nothing
Looks like
to help out the console.
Glenn's got sort of booted somehow by the looks of it.
Glenn got kicked.
This is something I'm not quite sure he's talking about it, and he's in the pit lane now.
Well, that might be the best place to start. Here we go. So it's actually let me in this time.
T1 at Zolder.
Right, so this should be pretty interesting. Right, so where is... Oh, Albert down in 8th.
Yep, let's see what the result is, T1.
Wow, he'll be
Glenn back
P2.
in,
Easy.
Glenn's starting in the pits. I'll tell you what.
So what's
you
going on here then?
Don't rule him
Is
out.
there any... Oh no, never. Either Albert from 8th.
Green line, give it all you got.
Where are they rolling up to?
Butler with a drive-through already. He mustn't have been in his box.
That's never cool. Never done it, but couldn't be good.
Well, he's calling out that it says he's got a...
Yeah, he's got drive-through. Couldn't have
Yeah,
been
but
in
he's
his
saying-
box.
He's saying it's not being reported.
All right, okay. Well, tell him when he completes the lap, it will say that he's got 2 laps remaining to serve it.
Who are you focused on?
At the moment,
Oh! Someone just
oh
basically
yeah,
kick flipped.
yeah, that was Fresh. So Fresh has slipped down. So what we got
Who
here?
was it that was said they loved this track?
I don't mind this track. I hated it at first.
Yeah, it is a love-hate relationship. Oh, Branchy is bump drafting Albert. That was
Yeah,
very close.
Albert's not making the moves that I thought he was going to make.
Oh, it looks like someone else is though. Oh no.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, across the dirt there. Who was that?
Branchy, I think Branchy outbroke himself and just sort of did the shit moment and just sent it up the inside and locked up into the side of Albert.
So it's just popped up on the screen for Butler that he has got that penalty.
Yeah, it says it there, doesn't it? So he's reporting he can't see it. I guess just turn up, forget about it. Don't worry about it.
Millsy must have had an
Oh.
accident, just going by the radio chat, because he said he missed it by a mile and was apologising to people.
Yeah, where is it? Where is he?
He's dropped. He was in second. Now he's down to 4th.
Oh, I see him. Yeah. So it looked like John's all over the back of Butler.
Yep. So
I
now,
don't know where you're focused on.
no, I was at the front. So Satan with his damage from the standing start to go out on the formation lap is
I would get in on Millsy or something
extending a lead on halves. So yeah, I'm in on Millsy now. He's sat pretty close to Bruce. He's got Butler sat behind him, but obviously he's got his drive through. John is looking
like that. Yeah, he's quicker.
pretty
in here.
interested.
Apparently he doesn't have a setup though, so
Bam seems a little bit stressed just by the fact that his nemesis, as he's just called him, Harvey, is behind him.
Yeah, well, he's probably expecting a love tap, isn't he, after the last race?
But then Harvey's reporting this is his least favourite track.
Yeah, the Audi. I don't know the Audi around here.
No, the Audi
It's
doesn't really
not-
like curbs, so
There's a lot of curbed here.
yeah. And there's a lot of places that you have to take liberties
Chicanes,
with
man.
the
It's just
curbs.
all chicanes.
That's why the Merc is
Just-
actually very good
It's just
here.
one big chicane.
I mean, as we say that, John. Oh no, John and Butler had a
What's-
coming together.
I missed that. I was watching it, but I missed it somehow.
Yeah, John was up the inside of him, but coming into that horrible little chicane, so
Yeah. Yeah.
it was never going to end nicely.
No. No.
There's a little bit of chatter between the two of them at the moment, but they're being very polite and apologising to each other.
Yeah, even if you have a run on someone down to that chicane, you're better off actually just letting them go, because if they skip the curb, there's going to be contact. And I don't think they hit each other, but they both actually went off.
Avoided. So he's coming in to serve his drive through Butler. So did we get any chatter from Butler about how he got the drive through?
No,
No. Okay.
I might find that out.
So Millsy's all over the back of Bruce by the telemetry, but it looked like it's opened back up.
Yeah,
About half a second.
well, that's where I've been sat for a little while, just concentrating on that. I mean, obviously Millsy made his mistake earlier on.
So he's quick around here. He didn't have much pace around Nürburgring.
No. So let's see what Butler can do. See if he's actually... Is he near anybody? No, unfortunately. So Glenn's not having the best of races, actually. He's stayed where he was. Maybe he didn't have a decent setup here. Unless there's... Maybe if you can ask... If Glenn's in the chat,
Millsy and
George,
Bruce.
just ask Glenn why he feels he's struggling at the back here at the moment, or second last.
Will do.
So yeah, Millsy is dead close. I'll just
Yeah,
jump back
he
with
sort of had a little moment.
Albert's not actually made any positions. He's only gained that one position because of the drive-through that Butler had to serve. But he
He's
is
closing in
now
on Fresh.
right on the back of Fresh. So Macca on Macca. And he's got the drive round the outside, which gives him the ins. Oh my dear God.
Oh my dear God.
Lovely racing, these two. Side by side. It's all clean, is it? That was really nice to watch that.
Who were we watching, sorry?
I was in with Albert, and him and Fresh, they were side by side through 3, 4, 5 corners.
Right. 3,
You
4,
know,
5 corners.
Yeah, they actually gave each other space and were sat side by side through a series of... Oh, they're side by side
Right,
again.
like-
Yeah, he's had him this time.
He had a bit of a moment there, Fresh, through
Yeah.
the chicanes. Got it all kinds of wrong.
It's reported back
looks
on
good
Glenn.
in that.
Yeah, go on, Jords.
His tyre temperatures are 10 degrees down. He feels like he's on ice.
Oh.
Wait, 10 degrees or PSI?
It'll be one whole PSI, I suppose.
Yeah. Because, yeah, 32 track temperature is pretty warm.
So he's running like mid-26s on his PSI, is he, Jords?
He just reported back. You know, they are racing. There isn't a lot of chatter going on at the moment.
No.
So,
I'd say his pressures are probably a bit wrong.
but yeah, rough calculation, that sounds like about 1 PSI.
So what we're looking at here. So yeah, track temperature is still steady at 32. Was it 32 at the start, or was it 30?
I don't know.
It was
We'd have
30,
to
wasn't
ask
it?
that.
I think it was 30.
Sounds like it's 30. So we've got John up the backside of Bruce here.
Yep. Oh,
So what's
popped
happened?
there now you've spotted it. So yeah, Satan carrying the damage from the formation lap is still
Yeah, I wonder
holding a nice 2-second cushion at the front.
Wonder how he managed that.
It just looked like he stamped on
Just
full
kept his
throttle,
foot pinned.
he kept his foot pinned, and a little bit of right hand down, and that was it.
Didn't even care about the opposite lock. Straight into the wall.
So
So
John had a
into-
good drive there.
Yeah, this is...
This is
Oh,
not a
he's-
nice corner for side by side.
Perfect. Bruce did well there as well to
Yeah.
not lose too much time.
So a technical question here for you, Bob. With the pre-race wait time, it's currently set at 3 minutes. The boys would like that shortened a bit for the next race. Does that interfere with you and your blue screen stuff to 120, 2 minutes?
No, no, no. The gap,
Quicker the better.
the gap between doesn't make any difference.
Quicker the better
Okay.
for us. It's whatever the boys are happy with.
So it's nice tight driving. John,
Yeah.
Bruce, and
It looks like
Albert
Albert's
there,
getting in on it. So he's finding a bit of a rhythm.
and Satan's
Because
still.
it is very much so a rhythm track.
Yes, yeah, very much. Oh, and John. He doesn't
Albert's,
seem to have lost a lot there, you know.
Albert, looking, he's all over the back of Bruce.
Yeah, I would expect to see Albert
He's bobbing and weaving.
have a go.
He loves this stuff.
He'll be having a go very soon. It's not close enough for this corner. Or actually, you could say, well, if you're not making the take into that corner, you're probably following them for the next couple.
It's a hard track to overtake. I mean, where is this happening? You're just sort of waiting for a mistake.
Depends on if he gets a drive here, out of this corner, down
Yeah,
to
but
the
into-
chicane.
Yeah, but into the braking zone, and you just hope the other person. Yeah, no. So you need that person to make a little mistake,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah,
get
he's
that
not
perfect
close enough.
drive.
So yeah, Satan's still stretching that lead. I'm just going to jump up there. I want to see the front of that Lambo after parking it in the wall.
Haven't you done that once before? Who was it?
Yeah, I might have done. I might have done.
Someone's done it.
I think
Usually
Halves
the
has
Porsche
done it.
Cup car.
I think Halves has done it as well. Yeah, so it's nearly 3.5 seconds now. Oh, although he's run wide there.
So this is the other. The last chicane's a good run if you get a good run as well, but it's a very tricky track to make a clean overtake.
So we got
Imagine
Joe Mahoney.
endurance,
Says loves
8
this
hour
track.
around here.
Yeah, well, we were discussing that earlier on. Right? I quite like it. I hated it when we first started playing it, but yeah, I like this
Oh, it's
track.
got a nice flow to it. But yeah, you need a car with a good, comfortable car, comfortable setup.
I think Glenn had had enough of his tyre pressures. He's actually pitted.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, so his tyre pressures. Was he the one reporting they were off by a mile?
Yeah, Glenn was off by a whole PSI, and it was just like skating on ice. So here we
he's
go,
got the
Albert. He's got. Is he gonna hold it? Is he gonna hold it?
It's tricky.
That was good.
Wow,
Good
Bruce is
respect by
pro.
both of them. No, Bruce did
Yeah.
really well there, just to know that there's no
'Cause you
there's
gotta
no
just
point in fighting
give
it too hard there.
No, that's very good racecraft there by him.
He's just showing him his nose just to let Albert know that he's still there. He's still in for the fight.
Yeah. Good awareness.
Now we'll see very quickly if Albert was actually being held up or not.
Yeah, he's finding his groove now. Because I
Well,
think that McLaren, like the way it sort of turns in, I reckon it would like this. I haven't had a go around here with the McLaren, but I don't think. But I reckon it would be nice.
yeah, I haven't tried the McLaren. I probably should. I mean, the Honda, I enjoyed the little play with the Honda around Bathurst, but I tried it on other tracks and the Honda was horrid.
Nah, so the McLaren's a good, pretty well-rounded car. So there's no
he wasn't.
real Branchies. Wait, what's? Sorry, Branchies on the back of Fresh.
Yeah, I'll just jump there. And we saw earlier on that Branchy was mega loose, but
Mega loose.
yeah.
Oh, he's
got to run. He's got to run. Are they going to play nice?
Oh, he's on
my
the grass.
God!
He's
No, well done, both of them
backed
there.
out. Wow, is that track limits or?
Don't know, but well done to both of them.
Oh, he's off.
Oh, right. So we jump in with Satan. We'll just watch Satan across the line. His halves, 4.5 back, followed by Millsy. Oh!
There's going to be a bit of a Fresh is struggling at the end here with Branchy.
Albert's just killed John after the line.
Fresh held off Branchy by the looks of things. Just
look at that gap. John must have had a big moment. Because all of a sudden Albert finished like just a tenth behind him. Yeah, I think that was I think that was Branchy. Just entered stage right and exited stage left very quickly.
Yeah. That was an entertaining race. I guess it's definitely a track for.
Yeah, it just keeps it nice and compact, doesn't it? I mean,
yeah.
Look there, you got two different battles that were less than a quarter of a second across the line.
Yep.
And then obviously.
So I think they're gonna redo the server for a shorter grid time, possibly.
That's correct. We'll get rid of the formation lap. We'll just do short formation lap.
So have you programmed that already, have you, or you're just doing that now?
No, I've already got
it. Got their foot on the accelerator.
The only problem is the radio chat became very quiet, and I realised my phone went flat.
So our pit reporter had lost all of his tools to do his job, you mean?
Yeah. It was a communication error. Technology, it's a wonderful thing when it works.
So
especially if you pay attention to it.
Our comms link to the drivers was out of service. Right, so what is the format here then? So what are the boys racing in this next one? And it's only a short sprint race, isn't it? GT4?
Same GT4. Different track though.
Right,
the track is Spa in the GT4.
Spa in the GT4. So we're only looking at 15. So we're only looking at about what? 5 laps? It's about 5 laps in it in the GT4. It's got to be there or thereabouts, isn't it? Because in the GT3s you're running 2 minutes, sort of 2 minutes 20 is a rough sort of guesstimate.
Track is this?
At Spa.
2:20, so
So GT4s are going to be sort of, what do you reckon, 10 to 15 seconds off of that?
Yeah, I reckon probably more like 12, 13. Going out on a limb.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, maybe 6 laps. Maybe six laps total. And has anyone got a setup for a GT4 car around there? I know we're probably... And are we going to run a little bit of a bet on this one? As in...
A bet? Oh,
yeah.
Commentators. Big commentator curse.
Well, I've got a tasty feeling about this, depending on what the start positions are. I reckon we could see Albert in something German. It will be either... Yeah, no, it'll be the BMW. It'll be the... I bet
yes,
you
he does love
it'll
the
be
BMW.
Albert
He loves the
in the BMW winning at Spa. Now that's a statement.
Okay, so that's the bet. Bet is Albert wins.
That's my...
I'm gonna say...
That's
my
go gut feeling.
Gut feeling?
Yeah.
I think
You reckon Harvey's going to win it? Remember, Harvey's got a tendency to bin it at Spa.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
That's the insider tip. Little birdie told me. Just you wait and see.
Right, I can see the server there. They're just starting to jump in now.
So when you say jump in,
people are starting to connect to the server.
It's another
so
close.
oh, it's a
Another
practice
close
first. Or is it straight?
Well done, Gallo. Well done, John.
Practice.
There we go. Well done, Albert.
I'm going into it now. We might be lucky. It might.
He's got his hazards
Does
on.
my-
He's weaving.
It says
yeah, well done, Gallo.
free practice.
Go
4 or
reverse.
5 minutes.
Yeah, past these boys, I'll be getting out on track.
How long is left? Just to get some
Well,
tyres.
yeah, just maybe one flyer. Just to get an idea.
Just go stock aggro and chuck another 2 PSI in it. You're good to go.
Driving around on balloons.
No, it's the GT4. It's usually like on the preset. I found it was about
Yeah, it
close
is
to
about,
2 PSI off.
yeah, not far.
Like as a ballpark, sort of.
Oh, so hold on, we've got a taker here. Borough is putting his money on John, and I reckon John. Oh, John's in the BM. Not a bad shout there, Borough. Not a bad shout.
So, well, we've gone 3 different ways, which is good.
He was in pain, and after the first race, he said he was only going to do one more. So maybe
John,
he's had some more painkillers.
Right, so Jords, are you
maybe
in on
can
this?
Find that out.
Are you in on this? So we've got Borough is going with the easy money apparently on John.
Easy money. That's big money. Big return.
In the chat
John
he's saying
wins it.
easy money on John.
Big dollars.
I'm going with a guess, and the car was right. Oh no, he hasn't. I was wrong.
Wow, but you're still
Albert's
going
in the
with
Macca.
I recommended I told him regulations that he has to drive the Ginetta, but he obviously didn't listen to me.
Oh no, the Ginetta around Spa. Oh
It's got no top end.
no.
That was why I suggested it.
What, to Albert?
Yeah,
Why would?
but anyway, going back to your question on the soccer player and KUN, Was the soccer player you're referring to earlier Canaguera or something like that?
Kun Aguero, yes.
Canaguera, Europe. Okay, so yes, that is his idol.
Oh.
Well, maybe not his idol. That it's something to that expression.
Well,
But
yeah, it's not his countryman though, which is quite surprising. He's a very patriotic young man, is young Albert.
But KUN actually, if you go to the roots of it, where it comes from, it is Japanese for child.
Oh. So they're
And
saying
is this
it's
coming from Albert? Or
Babe-
That's
your
coming
your
direct
Google?
from Albert.
so it's baby
Albert.
Aguero.
Alberto.
Child Aguero, which is child Albert.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
I think, yeah, if you're in northern England, you would be calling him Ickle Albert. Because if you're really ickle,
Girl.
you're small.
Okay.
I believe there's a actor by that name too. I think he's
What, Ickle?
No, Bob Hoskins. He's small.
Yeah, but well, that's where my nickname come from. A short, portly, Cockney-sounding actor. That is Bob Hoskins, and at the time in the Air Force when I arrived in Cyprus, I was still short because I haven't grown in many a year, and I was very
Just
portly.
get shorter.
Very portly, but not a Cockney accent. We would call it probably a Mockney accent because it's like a pretend Cockney accent. But there you have it. That's where my military nickname come from.
Track temperature's up to 32.
Okay, Mike.
Right.
Is it optimum?
I've just come into the server way too early, and I've seen my bet spinning.
So actually,
So, it's not a good
Paulie's betting on a non-runner. So Paulie's jumped in and he said, "Come on, it's Geordie for the win." So yeah,
Jordy's in the
unfortunately, Geordie is in love with iRacing now, so he doesn't partake.
He is a sim elitist, pro sim racer.
I wouldn't say that. I have been reprogramming the server between races for our so a little bit of programming going on between racing. A little bit would have been very hard to do.
It
that.
is. I must admit,
race.
though, it is good.
Here we go.
Seeing Harvey.
That's
Harvey,
good.
sorry.
Right, he's straight out. Halves
Geordie.
is straight out.
Yeah, see, my money, big dollars, and he's almost into the wall. What is he doing? Come on, Harvey.
So we've had
Keep
a
it
few
together,
people
mate.
drop out. So we're down to 9 runners.
Drop out or not even get in?
Well, they can still enter the server. It's not locked.
Oh no, Glenn has actually said that he doesn't like the GT4 races, so that would
Fair
explain why Glenn isn't in there. But it looks like we've lost another.
I hope Glenn comes back for the Porsche Cup car because he's quite good at that.
Oh, he's very tasty in the Cup car.
Right, yeah.
I think
That
the Porsche
he
Cup
is.
car's going to sort out a few people in the next race.
Yeah, it's a nice leveler. Well, the GT4s is a nice leveler actually. It's just if you get on with it or
some people take
not.
to it. Yeah, some people take to it a lot better than others. I.e., Kun Alberto is one because he's a weapon in the GT4. So is John, but they're both
I haven't
weapons
put
in
my call
GT3
out.
and 4.
Oh, no,
My money is definitely on John.
Money on John, so we've got 2 on John.
Well, John's got
one on Albert.
long legs in that BM, so.
And 1 on Harvey.
Oh, tell you what, Butler is in the Merc. The Merc GT4 around here, I think, is worth a shout, isn't it?
Bruno's was always quick in that.
I think Branch will do well just because he's a solid racer. Plus, he's in the BMW, which has got those legs.
True, and he's door number 1.
Oh, that says it all.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, done deal.
Actually, I'm taking my back. I'm sorry, John. My money's on Branchy.
I'm sticking with halves.
Yes, yeah, Paulie. Yeah, you're dead right. Yeah, on iRacing, yeah, the brakes are a bit odd.
Different.
I spun several times in the Ferrari there. Several.
It-
Several times in one corner, I think.
Yeah, you got. I think load cells help on iRacing. That's for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Or
But-
some serious sort of adjustments of gammas.
Yeah, I think I'm going to wind mine back so I can never get any more than 85% braking.
Well, you can do it in the folder settings, I think, where you can.
Yes.
Technically
'cause-
cheating, but you
yeah,
know,
there's a text file.
yeah. So you only ever get like 80% max.
You just got to do a bit of mathematics.
I just like, you know, if I lock up, I won't push as hard next time. Harvey looks pacey. I've been watching halves, so
Yeah, I'm sat with halves just now.
young blood, he loves Spa, but saying that, so does Alberto.
It's a shame that the field is actually.
Small.
Oh yeah, Paulie's actually mentioning dollar figures. I thought this was just a gentleman's bet.
What?
He's actually putting $10 on Harvey.
$10 on Harvey.
Yeah.
I'll put 10 down on it as well. Let's go.
Well, I was just going gentleman bets. I suppose it is.
John just sent it big
is-
time.
We probably shouldn't promote.
Yes,
is this?
everybody gamble responsibly, please.
Yeah, is this because it's Anzac Day? Everyone's like playing 2-up and everything, or
Any excuse.
someone's
Like
had a
any
win on
excuse.
2-up, so they've got a spare $10.
John just
We
sent it like massively in the last chicane. He just didn't even bother turning for it. He just went straight.
I see
in
the
wall.
yellow dot.
Yeah, he sent it.
Oh, so he's dead.
So hold on, this is qualifying.
Yeah,
Correct.
but
So
no one's setting a time.
Yeah,
So
So as long as
is
this
that-
is
so-
valid,
well, Fresh isn't
Well,
going to
yeah.
get time. John ain't going to get
Harvey's-
time, but everyone else is on track.
Harvey's not getting a time.
is he
I
not?
think.
Is it not? Hold on a minute. Let's just
Yeah,
jump
no,
off.
No,
of him.
Harvey's blue.
No, yeah, Harvey's
blue.
blue. So I reckon we're going to see Millsy if he can finish the lap.
Yeah, it will be 360.
Branchy's blue as well.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Millsy's
blue's
not.
bad. Blue's bad.
Grey's good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Grey's good.
Oh,
Excuse me. Has he got enough time? Has he got enough time?
This will be interesting with the bets, because if it's just a sort of a random.
Bam might not have enough time. He's got 52 seconds.
Here we go. Here we go. Right, he's just coming up to the final chicane. Oh, he's not far from the final. I reckon we're going to see.
What, he's on pole, but
We're
then
going to see
what,
Millsy
random-
on pole.
How does the game think of gridding up everyone else just randomly?
Yeah. Well, it might follow the order that they entered the
Millsy's
server.
on pole so far.
Right, 1, 2, 3. Gotcha.
So yeah,
So
that
you
wasn't a
gotta-
bad guess, was it? We said about
15
15
seconds.
seconds. So
Branchy's going to run out of time.
yeah, he's not going to make it.
Nah. So, yeah, right. Well, at least hopefully Harves has got that front row, because we've got money on him. Me and Paulie.
Right, so that looks
Oh,
like that's the starting order.
yeah.
Nice.
Geordie, are you driving?
No.
Oh, Burroughs asked for a refund on John after you described the big off. He wants his $10 back.
No worries. Speak to my accountant.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna have the. So what's the wait time between?
2 minutes.
Right, okay. So I'll wait until the timer comes up, and then I'll have to play like a lemming, take my blue screen, But I don't want to come back in too early, do I? Can you come in anywhere in the formation lap, or does it have to be in the latter half of it?
I think it's anywhere, but yeah.
All right. So, right, where? Oh, damn it! Have you seen where my bet is? So
Well, but
so
saying that,
he started
we
the
know
last race
we
in
know
8th.
he's good at working his way through the field. I don't know. I haven't seen much of him in the McLaren GT4.
Everyone's just going to have to pay attention to their individual boxes for the start, because obviously Jordy is going to remain in the pits, so that opens up position number 6 on the grid.
Why is Geordie in the... You should have tested out the server with 3 people in the spectator.
Oh,
No,
I
yeah,
don't think there's any need to. Like, you
But
guys.
you're going to be in the lobby, like in the race, just in the pits.
Yeah, just.
well,
in the pits.
that way,
And-
in all fairness, that way Jords he's got the party chat. He's
Yeah, I don't need to be reporting. Like,
No, but okay. So in the actual race, you'll be at the back of the grid, or just starting from pits. But it's because this is random, it's chucked you 6th.
yeah, but I won't quick drive. So then it'll put me
Gotcha.
in pits, and then
Yeah, but then we'll have that gap.
then I go quit, and I go return to the pits.
Copy that.
Roger Dodger Rubber Ducky.
I actually got that idea from watching KRL the other night, and I see Wilco is in like the. He's on the.
Safety car.
I'm basically doing the same as what Wilco does in the their second grade league.
Could you imagine Geordie in a safety car?
Well, it'd be
I
more of a
reckon I'd be
hazard.
good at it.
Be more of a
Follow
hazard.
me into the wall.
Yeah. Takes out the top 3.
As I said, I'd be good at it.
Yeah, it would mix the racing up.
We need a safety car for the safety car.
Yeah, can you put an ambo in there as well?
I was actually kind of hoping that we did have server issues tonight. I'll just reset it, go out the safety car. And
Green light. Oh! It's already coming together. What happened there?
Hey, the race hasn't started, has it?
He's
Started, sorry, get back in.
He's weaving.
How?
Yeah, well done, Gallo.
It didn't do a full outlap.
Reverse.
Oh, you're joking.
Sorry.
Well, I've missed the start there.
Just said green.
I did say that earlier on, I forgot about it, but it's
I got distracted.
No, you said a short gap.
Anyway.
So apologies anyone that is watching this. So Jords can't keep up comms with the racing, and he also then sells us a duff budgie with the formation lap.
So just an update into the Rouge. Harvey and who was it? Millsy tried a bit of side by side, and Harvey gave him a little bit of a hip and shoulder.
Oh, he
off the track.
He got his elbows out, did he?
It was a good hip and shoulder, but nothing really badly done to Millsy. But Harvey, the favourite.
Yeah, so I'm in with Harvey just now. See, Fresh is half a second back from him. Millsy climbing over the back of John. Spam is climbing all like, oh my dear God, this looks like it's going to be tasty. There we go, Albert's having a move. Did he just kill him? Oh. No, he got he just got all kinds of sideways and had to back out, I think. But yeah, I hope it stays this tight for the duration. Well, they're all off.
Oops.
So Butler actually went with the Chev.
Chevy.
I suppose it's got a bit of grunt, hasn't it? That one. It just handles like a fishing boat. Right, see how hungry young Albert is. Come on, Albert. Don't let me down. Look at the size difference between that little McLaren and the Chev as well.
John definitely would have got track limits then. He just went through Radion. Like, yeah.
Here we go. So here's the move from Albert. Yep, he's got that fin. Oh no! Oh my! What? What a defence! All right, there's a bit of damage there, but it's only a fun race. But yeah, Butler managed to. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He's round. That's it. I've lost my bet. Albert's looking a bit battered and bruised. Right, so we jump up with halves. So we didn't even mention Satan, did we? Satan's sat up in second. Prince is out front, so halves has had an off.
No. You called it.
Millsy's all over John.
God, yeah, this is. I tell you what. This would have been good for. No. I'll increase it. I'll put 12 on him. 14.
Who? Wait, I'm missing
Well,
out.
can't
who's
say
leading?
who. Well, Prince is actually leading at the moment from Satan. Then it's halves. Then it's John. It's Millsy, Butler, Albert, Branchy. So we have lost one. That was. Who have we lost?
John's holding up Millsy big time.
Right, let's jump back with Millsy because that does look like a pretty.
And you get to see the others in front. He has lost a bit of ground, but that's because John was holding him up.
Oh, so Burroughs changed his allegiance. He's piped up with Freshie for the win.
Too late, buddy.
It's really close.
But Burrough, does that mean
Top
like
5.
if Satan gets past Fresh, does that mean you change your mind to Satan?
Yeah, whoever's leading is going to win.
This is nice and
I
tight.
mean-
I like this.
But yeah, Fresh, how did he even get up there? Where was he?
My money's
Oh,
still on
Harves has
Paulie.
made the move on
On Satan,
a
yeah.
nice move.
Right, we'll jump in with
Harvey
Satan.
is aggressive. He's trying to take. Oh no, Satan's held him around the outside. Wow.
I'd stay with Millsy at the moment. It's hectic what he's got in front of him.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
Harvey and
Millsy's actually dropped off though.
Satan.
Well, the timing screen says. So at the moment, I'm sat in with Satan because it's, it's dead close with halves, Satan, John, and then as Millsy catches up.
Come on. Abby.
John looks like he's got a
Oh,
run.
Johnson. Yeah, this is close. Close racing.
Millsy's got.
Yeah, John's got that thing hooked up nicely.
Yeah, so's Millsy too, though.
Yeah.
In Sector 2, Millsy's all over John.
So Harvey's struggling a little bit for pace.
But that would be the Merc.
Oh,
'cause-
someone's off. Who's? Oh, Fresh.
Yeah, he came back on though. He's alright.
Yeah.
So
But he's dropping
yeah,
a few.
so he's dropped to fourth. Oh no, still holding third. Oh, is he?
Nah,
No, he's dropped to 4th.
John's got him.
Oh, big
Look
curb.
at
there, boys, big
this.
curb.
Big curb.
Can't ask
All
any
the
more than
curb.
this. All top 5 in one shot.
Yeah, that's the. I guess that's the GT4s, isn't it? It makes for
Yep.
good close racing.
That's why it's a shame that, you know, everyone doesn't
Wants GTs.
enjoy these. I mean, yeah, I mean, we all got the game because we wanted to race in the GT3s, but where in the GT3s do you have such a tight pack like this? You don't.
Can get it, but
Yeah,
you don't
it's
see it as much.
no. Oh,
If you watch Millsy through
Wow.
sector 2, because the BMW has got legs, but it's slidey round the corners in sector 2. Millsy catches John like quite rapidly in sector 2.
yeah, that Merc's planted, isn't it? I tell you what, that Aston doesn't look bad at all, does it? Oh,
Sam's reporting
as
that
as
he's
he tail
up.
wags. Sorry, Spam's reported what? Sorry.
He's 0.6 up on his lap. Faster. John's gone wide.
Yeah, it's starting to.
Yeah,
It's
you watch
opened up a
Millsy
tiny
catch-
bit now.
You watch Millsy catch John here.
Yeah, but he's lost a second and a half on him in the first, the first sector. So it's the grunt of that BM up the hill and the long straights then.
Oh, those three in front are close.
Yeah. So I'll centre it now on halves.
And you got 3 different cars. 4 different cars. Where's Fresh?
Well, top 5 is 5 different. Yeah, Fresh is. Yeah, unfortunately, he's died off. Yeah, Burrow said that Freshy started in 4th. Oh, now he's. Oh no, he wants his money back on John again. Burrow's changing his mind like the flipping wind. Oh, bit of a tail wag. As you do get out of that final chicane.
And Albert's a GT4 specialist. I would call him, and he's well off the mark.
Yeah, he's carrying damage though. If you look at the front of his car. And it isn't his usual. You know, he's in love with the BM around here.
Millsy's reporting that Millsy's isn't happy with himself. He's reporting that he's short-shifted. I can't repeat what he's saying to himself.
Well, he's got a nice little toe from John.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's a move. Halves is making a move. Has he pulled it up?
Got it done.
Yes, got it done.
Nice move. But
side by
they
side.
are now. Oh,
Nice. Hell
nice. Very nice.
This is awesome. Oh, John's gone through. No. Oh, Millsy.
No, he's on the outside. He's on the
Millsy
outside.
Nah, John will have the corner.
That's a squeeze point going through there. So if
Millsy's
you're
on the
wide,
run.
you're going to be squeezed.
Yeah, the Millsy would have had that except the BMW's got the legs there.
There we go. Oh my, what a move.
Well
So
done,
Satan's
Spam.
back in the front.
Wow.
And John's having a pop as well.
Going on here.
Millsy might. Oh.
Good
John's
racing,
thinking-
boys. There's overlaps on
Wow.
all the
Mills-
body parts. There's overlaps. This is brilliant.
Millsy's just referred to John as Bottas.
What, the cork in the bottle?
He's putting his car in funny spots, is he?
Pretty
Oh,
much.
Paulie's saying that Borough must have a tab multi-bet running. John's having a
Wow.
he's having a look.
Hey,
He's
what, on the
having a look.
outside?
Yeah, can he pull it up?
Oh, he's
Can he pull it up?
No.
Surely.
He's
Wait,
pulled it up.
What the
He's
hell?
put. Oh no!
Too much.
Oh
He
my!
was going to have 2 for 1 on the outside. What? Wishful thinking.
And
So
Millsy's
who's
in front
Millsy's?
now. He's just been sitting behind the whole
not
time.
spam.
Spam's got him again into
So
T1.
Harvey
Ah!
copped the,
Oh, it's not
he copped
T1,
the
is it?
worst of that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Is
So
that
Harvey
T1?
copped the worst of that. I feel a protest coming.
Yeah, it's a good job this is a friendly race.
Oh, look, I would hope
Yeah,
John's
they would drive like this.
Burris said
John's
it's.
reporting damage.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Reporting damage, what, to the underside of his car, mate?
Yeah, he's got no. Oh, his wheels are square.
He's just put a gaping hole in the oil pan.
So
At
yeah,
least
but
he's not. At
Burra-
least he's not in the missionary position with another driver.
Burris
Yes.
actually
Owen?
said that it's always more exciting when there's a bit of money on the table.
It must have been the mention of money, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, yeah, John, oh no, Satan, fresh.
Oh!
Millsy sort of pushed Bam out of the way there, by the looks of things, but it's hard to tell from these angles. Were you watching the same thing? I don't know what you're on. I was
Yeah,
on Millsy.
no, I was in Satan.
Yeah, I've just jumped in with Satan now. Brilliant racing. But look at every car out there is carrying damage now because
Spam's super smooth in that Aston.
yes,
Millsy's reporting to Spam. I might have been a little bit vicious.
might have been. Oh, Albert with a drive. Oh, John looked. Oh,
what's going
yeah,
on here?
John had his nose up the inside. I thought there was going to be a bit of a tangle.
Oh, they're
Oh
off
my
tracks.
God.
What's going on? There was a bit of.
This has been too exciting. I've forgotten to get the programming for the next race going.
So Halves hanging it out around the outside, and he has held it. Oh no!
Well, someone's off. Who's that?
That's both of them.
There's no. What happened there?
So
So that happened.
John
way
has
too
jumped,
fast.
just jumped up.
Millsy's broken. Millsy's
did that?
car's broken.
Okay. Well, he hit the wall, obviously.
Yes.
There
What
was
did
no-
Halves? Did Halves pit maneuver him?
Kind of looked like that.
Neither has finished the race.
So well done, Satan.
Oh.
Well done, John. Commiserations for.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. Millsy is crossing the line. Oh my!
What?
He crossed the line
Oh.
all kinds of directions. He was
And then
chucking
into the
shapes
wall.
up like someone eating disco biscuits in a
So after all
1980s
that,
disco.
looks like whoever put their money on John probably got a bit more back than the rest of us.
Yeah. I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope Albert's a bit upset
well,
with himself after letting me down. You know, I painted this rosy picture, and yeah, he didn't deliver. Maybe if you can deliver that message to
Engine,
Albert
who's doing
Jords.
skits?
I'll tell him to watch the stream.
Brilliant racing, right up until
Yeah.
Harvey the murderer.
The murderer.
Yeah,
What happened there? I missed that coming into the kink or whatever that
Wait.
corner's called.
he just
Was-
killed Millsy.
He just. I'm not surprised actually. He did a hip and shoulder at the start, I think. On who it
Was it on
Millsy.
Branchy?
No, Branchy. Who started the race? Pole? It was
That
Millsy, wasn't
yeah, that was Millsy was on pole.
it? Yeah,
Oh,
he
so
hip and
Halves jettisoned
killed him
Millsy at
twice.
the oh.
at the start,
Oh.
first lap and last lap.
Yeah, that's no
I'll
good.
be back.
Copy that.
But what a race! I must admit, I'll probably watch that one later. That was good.
Yeah. It'd be good with different viewing angles.
But yeah, it's a good job that this was only a fun race, because halves may have been dragged across the coals there. Just saying.
Just saying, yeah.
Who's your money on for the next race? Oh.
So what's his Porsche Cup? Well, do you know what? I'm going to go with Albert with that one.
Right.
He's quick in the Porsche
Depends
Cup,
on if
but
it depends on if Glenn joins. If Glenn's coming back in for the cup, maybe our man in the pits can let us know.
I'm still going to go with Albert. And what track is it?
Don't know.
Don't know.
It's
a surprise.
Yeah, I've made sure that I haven't looked at any of the random draws, just so it's a bit of a surprise. But yeah, I think Albert's going to be more at home in the cup car because he's been racing with KRL. So, and obviously their tier 1 this season has been like just a cup car, for the full season. So yeah, no, I'd agree with you. I'd have to go with Albert for that one.
You have to go someone else though.
So that means Albert's starting last.
Programming the server now, yeah?
I'm just resetting the server now, boys, okay?
Right, okay.
And
Green light.
Short formation lap, 2 minutes.
Short formation lap.
2 minutes between qualifying and race.
Right, okay.
Oh, how long's Paul Ricciardo lap? Anyone know?
About 155 thereabouts, but it's in the cup car, isn't it? So 2 minutes, maybe 158.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one. Cup car, Paul Ricciardo. Need a 20 car grid though.
You can see lots of slipstreaming, lots
of slipstreaming and lots of oversteer.
But remember in the cup car, down that straight, you've actually got to lift the throttle a little bit so it doesn't hit the rev limiter.
Out,
just ping it. Should be right.
So yeah, Burrow is saying it's going to be 2 minutes ish.
2 minutes ish.
Yeah. So let's see how we go.
Got a stream going at the moment. Yeah, just commentating on a PS4 race.
I passed you a message on there to Alberto.
Yeah, so as he said, he's going to make up for it in this race.
No, he's. I think he's done for the night.
Oh no! He doesn't want to do the cup car. Okay.
I thought he would have done the cup car. Oh, actually, we've just hit our time to take the blue screen. Yeah, so Burrow reckons it's a 2 minute-ish. So yeah, we weren't too far
that's
off.
Alright. I just used the same as well for the Spa.
See, it depends. We could see something pretty quick. It could be one. I reckon sub 2 minutes is going to take pole, or there's going to be a sub 2 minute lap in the race.
Call on it now, eh? Who's that coming from?
Yeah, I reckon. Me?
Oh, on controller. Do it on controller.
Oh no, not the lap. Is that server up yet?
Oh,
can't see it.
Hang on a second, sorry. Why is it not up?
Let me in.
He's got his hazards on. He's weaving. Yeah, well done, Gallo. Go reverse.
Harvey's posted something. There's been a murder.
God, yeah, that was a proper murder. Oh, Burroughs come in with a dark horse. He's going with halves. Actually, halves.
Halves with the
yeah,
cup
he's done.
car, yeah.
He's done the cup as well.
He would probably be my next bet.
All right. Well, Paulie's actually saying he's doing a double or nothing on John.
Double or nothing on John.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, Paulie agrees. He reckons about 5 seconds slower around Paul Ricard. So he reckons it could be sub 2 minutes. Still not seeing this server, Jords.
Yeah, I'm working.
Oh, so was that was
I'm working through it at the moment.
Millsy on hard.
Oh, it's Millsy on Harvey, was it?
Looks like it.
Oh, I thought
Unless
it.
Which one? It was a Merc and a.
Yes.
Yeah, he just caught his rear.
What, Millsy caught halves or?
Ah, right, okay. Server, I'll be up in a second. I found the programming error.
God, you can't trust the aged with anything now, can you?
No, what was that?
The aged that are programming the server.
We've only closed it up.
It's another close one. Another close one. Well done, Gallo. Well done, John. There we go. Well done, Albert.
Okay, shoot, yeah.
HSB.
Yeah, just refreshing.
He's got his hazards on. He's
Refreshing.
weaving. Yeah, well done, Gallo. Go reverse.
Still refreshing.
Some validator says it's all correct.
Sorry about this, people. Come on, we've got bets running. It's going to break the bookie.
I've repaired it. It's initializing. It's trying to start right now, but it's taken too long, which is a bit scary.
Bear with us, sorry, we're having a technical glitch.
Geordie's first rodeo.
Just let everyone know. Just said won't be long. User error with server programming. I put AKA Jords.
Okay, fair enough.
The rolling chicane in the server list.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say he's programming a chicane. Yeah, it's still not come up, George.
Yeah, I'm just going through. I won't be much longer, guys.
We've got a groundbreaking 5 viewers currently tuning in to watch.
What do you?
Oh, hang
Just-
on.
just
they're
our little
reporting back
banner.
There's only 3
Yup.
of them left. I think I know the issue. I spelt cup with all capitals. It should have been CUP
This
lowercase.
I'm not surprised. Chop chop.
So I can't wait to get in just to see who's racing, so we know who we can put
Oh,
some
there's only
side
3
bets on.
people.
There's what?
By the sound of it, there's only 3 people.
What? Everyone else has bailed?
Done.
Where if everyone's bailed,
4 races is too much. Is that what it's reporting from the pit lane? Is it, Jordy?
Correct.
Okay, we could have told us that, but
all right. I think what we might as well do then, you know, just let those boys enjoy it if they want to.
If any of you guys want to hop over and you can jump in the Discord chat.
Yeah, I think let's end the stream now then, due to
good night.
the numbers dwindling. But thanks ever so much anyone that was watching. Cheers Paulie, cheers Burra, cheers Bell. Hopefully see you again
Cheers, all.
for the next round. Cheers Joe Mahoney. Catch you all later.